ball. That's a free throw line jumper. You'll have to ask Whitaker twice. No. Great save inside by Lichty. Whitaker. Oh, baby. She slaps her hands. Good hustle play right there. Whitaker with the bucket. We'll talk about that new freshman rebounding record for Whitaker after this play by Schuler. Schuler all the way in. Can't get it home. So Lauren Whitaker sitting on 23 points. And now with 8 rebounds, that's a new school freshman season record for Karems. Look out. Fourth quarter on the way.
And play resumes. 10 points for Reagan Beers. And play resumes. 10 points for Reagan Beers. 4 from the floor. Chavez off the deflection, trying to win the foot race.
Yeah, it's easy to overlook. She averages more than 3 assists a ball.
And it's easy for a player like her, as Cargo gets her a little bit on the bump. Because she draws so much attention, it's easy to find other players that are open out of the class.
Advantage San Diego for the moment after the 5th lead change of the ball game. And Ray tries to extend that lead, racing Cargo. Great job by Cargo, knocking the ball loose.
She knocked it loose. And it was a good decision to go for that as opposed to sometimes when you, even though you're going straight up, it doesn't look like that to the officials. And with those 2 fouls, you don't want to pick up a third.
43 seconds left in the half. And Ray, the putback though goes for Roos. Roos averages 4.5 rebounds a ball game. Two-second difference between the clock and the shot timer. Cargoll. Williams got mixed up on the screen. Cargoll's going to take it. And it banks in for 3. A great rattle in. And after 3, 51-50, San Diego leads a crazy one here in San Francisco. We're back with more WCC basketball after this on ESPN+.
Whoa, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's me.
Not the Reffy's bait. I like that commercial. But you know, if I wasn't in Brooklyn, I'd watch that commercial. I would. I love that commercial. Not the over Reffy's bait. That's clever. That's clever. Though. No, it's a 4-point jersey. Not 5, it's a 4.
Robinson Lago, going Danny Gonzalez. There's who else? Henderson. Robinson Lago. Oh, a nice play by Carter Hartley. Gets the steal, going the other way. Foul on Robinson Lago. She's got to be careful.
Referees, they're going to tear up.
They might.
That was 5 on her, and then she kind of flung the ball that's now ended up on the other end of the floor. Did they call the ticket?
I don't think they did, but Robinson Lago is not taking kindly to a lot of these foul calls on her. Boy, that would have been it. Had they got the technical on her, but they didn't. Just a common foul, but she is fouled out.
I don't think they probably didn't do the technical. She fouled out.
And now it's back to the free throw line for Deanna Carter Hartley. Takes the first. So 3 players fouled out for Georgia State. 1 so far for South. You lose a big-time defender in Robinson Martin, and somebody who can make a contribution on the offensive side too, because she leaves with 12 points.
Yeah, but not only you got the one fouled out for South, but you also have the big one in Cordacia Harris out with injury, which is huge. But South able to pull this one back within 2 from the free throw line.
75-73. Georgia State had the lead in the ball. 1:44 and counting. Shot clock at 10. Henderson. Contact. She'll go to the free throw line.
They're going to get Sutton, or
I think it's going to be Rodolfo Park. And it is. That's her 4th.
wasn't sure if they were going to get Sutton on the reach in as she kind of goes around Mark right here.
Probably had a good argument for either or. And now Henderson trying to get to 20 points. Free throw's good. She's 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Makes them both. Back to a 2-possession game now. 77.
I'm gonna show you this overtime. Yeah, I would like to show you some of the games in the third from the 80s, from the 90s stream window, 6 Pacific window, or the 7 Mountain window. Yeah, I would. But this one's in overtime.
Just still there for Georgia State.
Carter Hartley to Mark. Shot clock winding down. Narcisse fouled. That one's going to go on Henderson. That's only her 3rd. Which, considering the amount of fouls we've had, to have only 3 is pretty darn good.
Thought for a second she was going to get the jump ball call.
So Narcisse at the free throw line.
I mean, you could really see the foul there. Great camera work. Slowed that one down.
So without looking, how many total fouls in this ballgame?
4 times. About 8 players. Yeah, you got probably I would say probably close to 50.
57.
57.
30 fouls on Georgia State. 27 on South Alabama. 77-75. 1 minute to go. Georgia State looking to make it a 2-possession game one more time. Shot clock is in single digits. Henderson trying to get it to Dyson. Ball gets knocked loose. South Alabama has it. Sutton, 1-on-4. She'll take it anyway. Draws the foul. No, it's a walk. Traveling violation on Amaya Sutton. So before the contact, Sutton walked with it.
That's one of those ones, 104, you would have loved to see her just kind of pull that ball out. She's looking for contact going to the basket. I get it, but great hands right there by Mark.
Oh, it's
Sutton on the floor.
The line. Mark, timeout. Yes, granted, South Alabama. Oh my goodness, Rodolfo Mark, big defensive stand. Amaya Sutton diving for the basketball. Mark gets back on it. Jags call the timeout. They have the basketball now with the shot clock off and 27.8 to go.
Just active hands. Yeah, that's just active hands right there by Mark. She does a great job, and Coach Jackson does a great job of stepping out and catching the timeout with the official right there. But yeah, and even it's one of those things. You look at a play like when Sutton gets called for the travel on the other end, right? You can kind of come in and get mad at yourself and do that, but the defensive intensity to come back when she sees the active hands of Mark knock that ball away, and all of a sudden somebody looked like they shot Sutton out of a cannon, and she just immediately laid out across the floor to keep that ball active.
Amaya Sutton, 16 points. She's got 3 3-pointers. Only 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She'll be on the floor here. As South Alabama.
What they're doing right here, they're bringing both teams back to their benches. I guess they're going to the monitor to look.
They're going to look at the shot clock, though. The the shot clock should be off, right? Because it's a turnover.
Yeah, you would
In South Alabama basketball, and the shot clock shouldn't be a factor because it's Georgia. The shot clock is 17, I would think, for Georgia State.
I'm with you. I don't think.
So I don't understand.
Yeah, because South never had full possession of the ball, so it would have never flipped back over to South. The ball was loose. So it should, I'm with you, it should be off and a non-factor.
But again, we are certainly not experts.
We can speak it into non-existence. There's no we can do.
So they are looking at it. But in my mind, it's South Alabama basketball with the shot clock off.
So we'll see what they say here.
And the shot clock is off. And it is South Alabama basketball. So we do know a thing.
Look at you. I was going with you.
So the Jags down 2. And they have yet to make a field goal in overtime. All 5 points for South have come from the free throw line. 27.8 to go. Rodolfo Martin will trigger it in. Looking for Carter Hartley, and she gets it to her. Back to Martin. There's Kristen Narcisse. Sutton fires from 3. No good. Rebound fought for. Won by Georgia State. And timeout, Panthers. Well, that's a big rebound by Gabby Grooms off the missed 3 from Amaya Sutton.
Boy, Sutton had a good look at it. I mean, right in front of us, it looked like it was online from the shot that we could see from right here on the floor. Boy, and Mark almost kept that ball alive.
What an effort. When both squads see the South bench gunning for a travel call. There wasn't one, obviously. And the quick trigger by Gene Hill to call his only timeout in overtime. So everybody's out of timeouts.
Whatever you're doing here, you don't want to foul Henderson.
Yes. Well, and the thing is, if you don't get the steal, you've got to foul.
Yeah, you've got to foul.
You got to foul whoever it is at that point.
But you're deny on Henderson more than you've ever denied before. We've seen most of the night Henderson has actually been the one throwing the ball in for Georgia State. They're going to mix that up right now as Grooms, who came up with the big rebound, is going